Hi again, family. So I just want to take a moment to stop and say thank you for having your child at school. And even though school is different than we are used to and definitely different than what I wanted this year to look like, but I appreciate you being here. I have been working for all weekend trying to get this video made. And so I just want you to know that even I know a lot about computers and that this has been hard for me too. So if you are having problems at any point, just know that I understand and I'm here to help you to work it out and to try to finish to be able to do our work. Okay. So this video had all weekend has been about um, signing in to Seesaw and then being able to submit it back through Canvas. The reason that is important is that that's how they're counting attendance. Now, I also understand that I sort of am taking all of that and changing it a little bit because when I see that you or your child has been on our Zoom calls, have been watching it, have been trying to log in, I count that. And we had a couple of kids last week who tried to sign in and couldn't. And so they, while they weren't able to be in the Zoom call with us, I count that as being here because they were trying. And we will get this. We will get through this. We'll be able to do it. So it's just not as easy as we might want. So, anyway, hello, everybody. So, I am going to take a moment just to talk through a few things. The first thing I want to say is that I cannot tell you how happy it makes my heart when I see that you and your child together have completed an assignment and you've posted something back to me and Miss Christie. So earlier tonight, Miss Christie texted me and said, did you see what this child wrote or what they said? And I had, and I love it. So it just makes my heart happy to see that because one thing about teachers in general is that we're in teaching because we love children and we want to see children. And I know we will all be relieved when we can be back together. But for now, we're doing the best we can. So my plan this weekend was to make a video to talk about how to log into Seesaw, see your assignments, do your assignments, and then to submit them. Now, my goal really was to submit them back through Canvas. And the reason I really wanted to do that was because eventually that will be required um, as we go along. It may get required at some point earlier this year or later this year. It may not be till your child's in first grade, but and I know it's going to be at some point, and so I was really wanting just to do that, and so I've been working all weekend on that process, and I realized it is just not easy. It's not, and so I am just going to sort of put it off for a little bit. So we will be starting teaching using our math curriculum tomorrow, and we will be continuing to do letters tomorrow, and we will be going through all of that. Okay, and we are going to use Seesaw. I'm just not yet going to have you submit it back through Canvas. It's not super hard to do. We just need a little bit more time. So, anyway, I do completely now know how to make it work and how to do it, but I'm just going to give it a little bit more time to finish. All right, so I just had to stop for a second there, but anyway, so we will be starting doing our math curriculum. We're still going through our stuff, and we are also going to start using Seesaw. So tomorrow, which is Monday, is going to be our first day using Seesaw, but it's not an assignment for your child yet. It is something that we're going to do together. So, and let me tell you why this has been difficult, which the whole Canvas aspect of all of it gets a little bit hard. But anyway, Seesaw is not that hard. The problem with the Seesaw that I've been having is that it keeps logging out. Okay, and so I thought when I went in and set it up before school started that it would stay set up, but it hasn't. And so, anyway, so so when you go to Seesaw, I'm going to show you. So I made cards today, and so now I have to figure out how to get these to you. But anyway, we'll get through it together. So this is Cortland's, and so I made Cortland's today. And so to log into Seesaw, Cortland has to have one of two things. This is a QR code, and he can use that to log into Seesaw. I know it gets a little bit complicated because we have a QR code to log into our Chromebooks and now a QR code for Seesaw. So you can do it that way. The other way is there are these little numbers right there or letters right there. And you can also use that to log into Seesaw. We'll talk more about it a little bit later as we go through things this week. But that's the most important thing about this is that you have to log in to Seesaw. I'm hoping, when you get on most websites will let you save a password, but for some reason I couldn't do that with Seesaw. We'll see how it gets. Eventually we're going to want to post in Canvas too, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to just get started here and we'll go through and we will finish. Eventually we'll get there, but right now we're just going to work on, having class and going through everything and all of that. So, so this video is going to go on our main page. And so you will see it there. And I'm going to post it as an assignment, but know that this video is really for parents or family or whoever's helping and not so much for your child. Okay. But you will, but they will get credit for doing it. It'll be one of the 10 things that they have to do this week. So anyway, I look forward to just having another good week and starting our week together. So remember, tomorrow morning is Monday, and we will start at 7:45 with some music and fun and just some extra stuff, Rise and Shine, all that stuff. And then we'll start everything really at 8. So come on between 7:45 and 8, and I will see you then. Oh, I don't remember if I said this part or not, but I just want to say how happy it makes my heart when I see you with your child on Zoom or in posting a reply to something we did. So keep up the great work, and I can't wait to get to see more of you. Bye.